Welcome back to the Daily Smash for Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
Coming up, Kelly's butt, Kelly's foot in her mouth, and the return of the Fyre Festival. But first, Illy Wine. Oh, there it is. There is that delicious, fantastic Illy Wine. Thank you guys so much for supporting this company.
Yes.
Small business run by a very smart, very capable, very cool woman.
Beautiful woman, too.
Moved to Spain and created this wine, and you can have it delivered right to your doorstep at 20% off using the discount code RickandKelly20. We have heard nothing but great things about people who have tried the wine, and we love the wine. We would drink more of it if we could, wouldn't we?
Yes, sorry. I have these fluffy pillows.
It gets hair on us.
I know.
Don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube. Please, we appreciate your support on that very much. And we're doing a live show. I don't know if you heard, but coming up, it's gonna come up fast. October 13th, Friday, October 13th, in Birmingham, Michigan. It's about 35, 40 minutes.
October 13th? I just booked my next thing for that day.
You can't do it.
I swear.
We're gonna be in Detroit, the big D.
I don't know why I did that. No, actually the 10th. Sorry.
DJ Marquis will be performing.
Woo!
Playing the
That
tunes.
is going to be so much fun. I cannot wait to go. I want to give a shout out to my cousin, Judge Ricky, for buying 12 tickets.
VIP tickets.
Yes.
Kelly's going to karaoke. We're both going to karaoke. And Kelly's going to do a world of dance. We're going to do a dance off. We're going to give out prizes. We're going to have a great time. So we hope you'll come see us in Detroit October 13th. We got some free shoes today.
Oh, I didn't see this. I've been running around all day. It's like I'm just now sitting down getting my breath.
Yeah, she was running at doctors and errands and stuff, and I was here getting stuff ready. These are from Greats in Brooklyn. They sent men's and women's shoes. I haven't seen these either.
I haven't seen these. Oh, I love them.
Thank you for being great, it says.
Great.
Oh, look at that. Those are cool.
These are darling.
Look at these bad boys.
Ooh, I love those.
Look at that.
These are so cute. Look at this.
Oh, man, I'm going to rock these.
I'm going to rock these too.
Wait, there's another pair.
They smell great.
Thank you, Greats.
They smell great.
Oh, look at this. You know,
oh my God, look at mine.
I never wear penny loafers.
I love penny loafers on guys. Look how cute these are.
Let me see. Oh, those are cool.
These are awesome.
Wow. Thanks, Greats. This is so nice.
Greats.
Free stuff is
Oh
cool.
my God, this is so cute. I'm going to totally rock these.
Well, we're going
And
to...
they look super cozy too.
Let's give them a report in a couple days after we've had a chance to wear them. Next week, we'll report back to you on how comfortable the Greats are. Thanks, Greats.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute.
How do they feel?
Hold on, I got to get them on first. They're smooshy, which I love. I have horrible feet.
Kelly went to Cosmetic Care on Tuesday, and we have an event at Cosmetic Care here in Newport Beach on Wednesday from 11. We'll be there from 11 to 1. It starts at 9 in the morning. It's for Coolsculpt, and Jill will be there. She's the Coolsculpt queen.
I need socks.
Tell me about the before and after video or before and after pictures you saw to show.
Okay, so everyone knows, sorry, these are so darling. I cannot wait to wear these. I think they're so cute.
They really are good looking shoes.
I have a Mexican flat butt. Uh-huh. You say I don't have a flat butt. But
Well, not anymore.
And
I always liked your butt.
My Jill at Cosmetic Care goes, I want to see results. So I've been doing that electric stimulation, which for blooming is the same for the face, and I saw results. Like,
you weren't sure.
I wasn't sure because it's like you want a bubble butt, right?
Well, you have
And
more of that.
I've been lifting. I've been
Yes.
doing a lot more legs and butt.
Well, that's the thing about it, because I did it on my abs.
But this is working. I've been lifting so much.
Yeah.
But I feel like I need to do both, right, to see results.
Well, what I wanted to say was I've been doing my abs with Coolsculpt, but it sort of inspires you to do, it inspired you to do more butt lifts and stuff.
It did. It gave me a jump start.
Yeah, because you want to make it work. You want it to be as good as it can be because you're putting in all that time and effort. Mm-hmm. You go, 2 or 3 times a week?
I didn't go last week because she had COVID.
Oh, right.
Everyone's getting COVID, by the way.
We're going to talk about that on this week's Patreon, the Rick and Kelly Show on Patreon, about efforts to make people wear masks again, get boosters again. It's a topic that we have very strong feelings about that we will not share here on YouTube, but you can find it on patreon.com, the Rick and Kelly Show. Can I show the video of
Sure.
This is Kelly at Cosmetic Care. This is what she's doing on her butt. I see a butt shaking.
Shaker like a salt shaker. Yes, this works. We're having an event tomorrow at Cosmetic Care. Rick and I will be here from 11 to 1 tomorrow. And I have seen a major difference in my butt. I lift and everything, and nothing ever gets it to get.
I can second that.
Right.
This thing is working.
And so, and yours work too on your abs.
Yeah.
Getting ready for our trip that we are leaving on Thursday. We cannot wait.
Treating buttocks. 30 minutes.
What am I at?
You're 20 minutes in.
No, but what level am I on?
You're at 100% right now.
Oh my God, I can handle it. Believe that?
What was it before?
Well, at first, when I first started, right, Miley, I was like at like 30%.
Oh, really? You're at
Yeah,
100.
but now, it's mind over matter. It
Nice.
doesn't hurt. It just, it like clenches. But you know what? Beauty is pain, right? But it's not like
That
lifting.
is-
I'd rather do this than lift.
That is a remarkable apparatus.
Shaking.
It almost looks like something from the film Alien, you know, science fiction,
Does it?
right?
Yeah.
A little bit?
It looks so cool.
It is cool.
All right.
What does that feel like?
It's like this, like clenching, like your muscles are clenching. Mm-hmm. Then I went to dermatologist and I got these like oil glands zapped,
Yeah.
and now it looks like I have zits all over my forehead.
Jeez.
I feel like I need to wear a hat, but then I don't want to wear a hat because I don't want to clog the pores.
Right.
So it's like
Well,
when it rains, it pours.
but you're getting it all done.
Yes. I'm
What-
so excited to go on our vacation.
I know, me too. We're going to La Paz for 4 days and 4 nights, right? And, we're going to be on the
Megan
yacht.
Weaver and Ben are coming with us, and she's sick.
Well, I'm
Everyone's
sick too, but I hope she's better and we're all
But I
better.
hope she's better. So we're flying into Tijuana.
Yeah,
And
in out-
everybody
out
tells
of-
me it is way easier than flying into LAX, going through all that rigmarole. Everyone says it's easier. Well,
we have to drive
I'm
to San
excited to
Diego,
see if
and
it
then
is.
there's a cross-border express. I just bought tickets today, and you buy a ticket, you cross a bridge from San Diego Airport to Tijuana Airport. It's right over this bridge. It's like a 15-minute walk.
really?
But they give you carts, free carts, I read. And it's like $45 a person for the ticket. And you just walk in, you go through Mexican customs both ways, I guess. And they say it's far easier than going through U.S. customs.
That's what everyone says.
Yeah.
Everyone tells me that.
Yeah.
That it's way easier than going through LAX.
And I had to
customs.
buy a parking because we're going to drive down and park at the lot. And there were like 8 lots, and the premium lots right next to the terminal, full. Every lot was full until I got to lot 1, which is, I don't think it's that far, but it's the furthest one away. It was the only one that had spots.
Maybe you should text that to well, we'll tell them. Because they're like, God, this is getting complicated. I read.
No, I did. I text back and forth with them.
Oh.
They know what's going on. We have a parking spot. We have our cross-border express tickets. We have our plane tickets. They're going to meet us when we get there. It's all good.
They're going to meet us there?
Well, I think Asia's sending a driver to meet us when we land.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we went to Costco today. And for the first time in a very long time, I filled up at the Costco gas station. And I just wanted to share this with you because we love Costco.
Well, no, we're just like, why are gas prices so high?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Why?
Here in California, the average price of gasoline is $5.25 for regular and $5.60 for premium. That's the average. I've seen it $5.79, $5.89 for premium. At Costco, it was $4.99 for premium and $4.79 for regular. So it's 40, 50, 80 cents less. And that adds up. If you could fill like our truck tank, I put $110 worth of fuel in it. It would have been $130 at least. So that's $20 every fill up. That's $1,000 a year.
Wow.
I mean,
Go
it
to
adds
Costco.
up. Yeah.
My dad does that.
He does?
My dad will drive 30.
Whoa!
Scared me again. We can't do
We have
that.
a vacuum situation down there. You know, we need one of those door stoppers. Are you okay?
My gosh, I'm on edge as it is because I've been running around like crazy.
Yeah, take a deep breath. Speaking of deep breaths, when you're on the beach, you got some summertime left. This is a great beach read. I'm going to pitch my book one time this week, Chasing Catastrophe, available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
And on audio.
And the Audible, I read it, and we were just talking to somebody. Oh, Violet,
Yes.
Billy's wife, listened to it in the car, and she was very. She loved the book,
That's
and
great.
It's so gratifying for me. But I hope you guys will check it out, Chasing Catastrophe. It's I'm very proud of it. Okay, so getting to the story of Kelly's foot in her mouth.
Oh my God. This is so embarrassing.
It's a sad story, but it's also kind of funny.
Okay. Do
you
you
want-
want
do you
to
want to
start?
set it up?
Yeah, set it up.
Okay, so we have
I feel like I am Larry David
yeah.
all the time. If you guys ever watch Curb Your Enthusiasm,
You are Larry.
I
David.
feel like I could totally have a show on, if I wrote down exactly the things that happened to me, I feel like I could do like a sitcom.
Well, that's kind of what this is.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
It is.
Yes.
So we had this neighbor behind us. His house backs up to the alley that our house backs up to, and we'd see him coming and going. He's like a surfer dude, long blonde, curly hair. He was
It's
always
not long blonde, it's like brunette.
okay, always shirtless.
He looks like Spicoli at like 60, right?
Yeah, yeah, shirtless like surfer dude. Hey guys,
You want to come over here real quick and say hi real quick?
No.
Come over here, Mila. Say hi. Mila is
we'll
a
get back to
runway
our story.
a runway model. Like, say hi, Mila.
Hi.
There she is.
What am I saying?
Are you guys gonna go work out? Oh, okay. Good for you, girls. Congratulations.
All right.
So, okay.
Have a good one. So we would see him in the alley from time to time, say hello, whatever. And Kelly heard a rumor about this guy.
So, I meet some of the ladies in the back of the alley, and one of the ladies, the woman, says, "Hi, how are you, Kelly? Whatever." And she's South African, and blonde, really pretty. And she comes down. And she's like, "Hi, how are you? I'm, so and so. I live right here." And she goes, "I heard that your daughter double parked. She got a ticket and whatever." And I'm like, "God, you guys all talk around here." And she's like, "Yeah." And then this guy walked in, and he looks like a surfer dude.
Yeah.
Like, he looks kind of. I don't want to be mean. Like he looks a little like dirty.
Uh-huh.
He's shirtless all the time. Really, really tan.
Uh-huh.
And then he's got these big bulges on his back because he's shirtless all the time.
Yeah.
Nice guy. He always says hi to us or whatever.
Yeah.
She's
Uh-huh.
like, but the lady, the South African, said to me, she said, he's the local cocaine dealer, like that. And I'm like, oh, like what? I'm like, oh my gosh. So
And we never saw any evidence of that.
never saw any evidence of it.
But that's what she said.
But the house is right here, and the house you're like, how does this guy afford to live here? Because it's very expensive. We're on the beach.
Turns
right?
out he's
And
renting one room in the house.
Yeah, he's renting one room in the house. Okay, so I'm like, so I have a garage sale, and one of my friends comes over, and she goes, "Oh my God, that used to be my drug dealer 20 years ago."
The guy,
The guy.
a friend, corroborates the story that he, at least at one time, was a drug dealer.
Yeah, back when you could do cocaine.
Cocaine.
Cocaine. Back when you could do cocaine. And I was
Before fentanyl?
before the fentanyl got into it, and back in like 20 or 30 years ago.
We are
And I was
not
like,
endorsing drug use of any kind.
No, absolutely not. And so so I was like, oh wow. I'm like, yeah, the lady over here told me that he is a local drug dealer or whatever. So he seems like nice, harmless, whatever.
Okay,
We
get
say
to
hi
what
to him.
happened the other day.
So we come out, so there's a house next to us, and it's like a front unit and a back unit, and it's
Empty.
It's empty, and parking is like, we park there sometimes we know that nobody lives there. parking is very hard to come by here at the beach.
Yeah.
And so we've been parking there, and I'm like, wow. Like, so I walk out and I see, and she had that British kind of accent, and I thought it was a lady that told me that years a while ago when we first met.
Not South African, British.
British.
Also blonde.
Also blonde.
Also
lives in her units, right? Because there's a front unit and a back unit.
Right.
And she's like, oh, I start talking, I go, whatever. I go, what is going on with this house next door? She's like, oh dear. And I'm like, wait, are you South African? And she's like, no, I'm British, but to you, it probably sounds very similar. And I said, yes. So it wasn't the lady. So she's just, we have a friend in common named Jane. Jane's our friend, and she has, a fabric company that does umbrella. I've talked about.
She did all the outdoor cushions at Pickleball Party Town.
Yeah, her and Brenda. Okay, so they're my friends, and I love them. So she's like, we have a friend in common, Jane. She's like, yeah, I do interior design, blah blah blah. And I said, what's going on with this house right here? And she goes, oh my gosh. She goes, the poor man. She's like, there was squatters. And this man has had this house forever, and COVID hit. He couldn't get him out. She's like, there was, hold on.
They were cooking meth in there.
They were cooking meth in there.
We had no idea. They finally kicked them out right before
she said
we
they
moved
lived
in
there
here.
for 3 years, rent-free, crack, cooking meth, Breaking Bad next door.
Next door. We had no idea.
She said it was horrible. She said that guy, the old man, was so stressed out that it killed him. He died. Okay? And I'm like, oh my gosh. She's like, the stress of these squatters, dealing with these degenerates killed the poor guy.
Yeah.
She says now it's like in limbo. She's like, it's a holding point. And I go, like a probate? Like, she's like, no, it's like, she's not probate. She's like, it's in a holding pattern right now. And I go, okay. So then I go, wow. I go, yeah. I go, apparently that guy right there is the local drug dealer. And she goes, Bo? And I go, I guess that's his name. I don't know. She's like, that's my boyfriend. And I go, oh my God.
Wait, that's only half of it. That's my boyfriend, and
what?
And
what?
He just died.
Oh yeah. Yes.
He died Wednesday, a week
She
ago.
goes, that's my boyfriend, and he just died. And I'm like, oh my God. I go, I am so sorry. I'm like,
and she said he wasn't a drug dealer.
she's like, and by the way, he was not a drug dealer. And I'm like, I don't know. That was a word on the streets, literally. I don't know. I'm like, I am so sorry. She's like, yeah, he didn't die of drugs or whatever. And so
She started crying a little bit.
she started crying. That was her boyfriend.
Yeah. She then told the story that the guy had fallen a couple years ago, and another neighbor corroborated the story of him falling and hitting his head.
Yes.
And then he had
they're
this-
here, the house right here with these, like Julie calls them the fraternity guys.
Yeah.
Live right over here is like 4 or 5 younger guys that live there. And then, but the other neighbor here, Greg, he said that he hit his head, and then she said it was like he died of an aneurysm.
Yeah, he had this thing, but like, what do you call it? Not a blood clot, but he had something there for a couple years. Is it an aneurysm or something? He had something there for 2 years, and it was a ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
And he finally just dropped dead. Well, rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
Bo.
I feel bad. The guy was a nice dude.
Yeah, we really didn't know him. Yeah, rest
Let's
in
say a
peace.
prayer. I'm the horrible.
In the news now.
In the news.
You remember the Fyre Festival? They did a couple documentaries about it. This guy, Billy McFarland, who was convicted of carrying out a con regarding the Fyre Festival, the biggest disaster of all festivals of all time. Well, he has announced the return of the Fyre Festival with tickets up to $8,000. Billy McFarland announced in a video posted to YouTube on Sunday that Fyre Festival 2 is officially a go. This is a big day.
I'm
It's been the
kidding.
absolute wildest journey to get here, and it really all started during a 7-month stint in solitary confinement, the convicted con artist said in a video. I wrote out this 50-page plan of how it would take...
Why would he be in solitary confinement unless he was like a punk?
He wasn't.
Okay.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
He said he worked with the best partners in the world who have allowed me to be me while executing Fyre's vision to the highest level. He allegedly spoke to people as far away as the Middle East and South America before ultimately deciding on the Caribbean again. Let's effing go. End of 2024. They're selling tickets for the Fyre Festival 2.
So is this a con too, like the other one was?
Who's buying tickets to this?
Well, there are so many dumb people out there. Like it's shocking that I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The first one was such a disaster. If you didn't see the documentary, people bought tickets, showed up, there was nothing ready. There were no places to sleep. There was no food. There were not enough bathrooms for everyone. It was an absolute disaster. The acts
It was like
didn't show
an Anna
up.
Delvey kind of a thing, right?
He was friends with Anna Delvey. They were sharing an apartment for a while.
Oh my God.
The con artist in New York, Anna Delvey.
Yeah.
And now he's going to do it again. And I'm like, this guy's a one-trick pony. He went to prison for his part in conning people, and now he's going to do it again.
Wait, what did it say with your girlfriend, Emily Ratajkowski?
Back in 2017, Fyre Festival was promoted as a luxury music festival in the Bahamas, promoted by influencers and A-list models such as Kendall Jenner and Emily Ratajkowski, and had at one point advertised Blink-182, Pusha T, K Tronada, Major Lazer, and Lil Yachty as performers. The disastrous event went viral. Its downfall led to documentaries on both Hulu and Netflix, Fyre Fraud and Fyre, the Greatest Party That Never Happened. In March 2018, McFarlane pleaded guilty to wire fraud and got 6 years in prison, ultimately serving nearly 4 in federal prison for defrauding investors and committing wire fraud. He went to a halfway house when he was released in May of 22. They say he cheated victims out of more than $26 million.
Oh my gosh. It's people like that never, they're sick in the head.
That's the
and they
food they
keep
gave
doing
them.
it over and over and over.
Cheese sandwiches. That's what they had for his food.
Good. That's what he deserves.
This
Freaking
knucklehead.
cheating people out of millions of dollars. He doesn't even deserve to eat.
He was with Ja Rule. All these models. They had all these shoots.
Oh my gosh.
And then, but they didn't know how to put on a festival. They completely botched it. And people got there and there was nothing there. And there was no festival.
Wow.
And they
So what is he doing this to?
it was, they're very short on details of what 2 will be.
Oh, wow.
They're very short on details. He's just sort of, it's going to be the end of 2024. It's going to be an incredible lineup. And we're going to have VIP perks, Fyre pop-ups, the Fyre crew community, Fyre experiences, Fyre fights.
If you guys like stories like this, there's a show on Hulu called The Age of Influence.
Yeah.
I binged it. It's pretty good. It's about these people that are just like this, that are freaking nuts. And there's this one girl in there. It's called the Swiffer girl. She's from New York. Comes
Yeah.
from a very affluent family. And she's just like a crazy person like that. Like, the people that I've heard of or know that are con artists like this, they can't stop.
He's selling tickets for $499. That's the lowest one. To $7,999.
Who's playing on here? Who would even sign up? What artist would even sign up for something?
According to this, he owes $26 million. He cheated victims out of $26 million. So many people ask me, how are you going to pay $26 million? And unfortunately, nobody's offered $26 million right now. The only way to ever get there is to build a solid foundation, get the best people around me possible, and then do a really good job with the opportunities I do have. Oh, sure. You're going to make $26 million?
Wow.
Let's go to the Fyre Festival, too. Let's get the Smashers together.
No. Let's go to Coachella and Stagecoach.
Yeah.
And you can rent our house out at Pickleball Party Town.
Oh, yeah, because April is
and
now
that's
available.
a fun time.
April is available.
Yes.
Right now. 28-day minimum rental. It is a fantastic house. And
It's a fun house.
Pickle Party House. We have so many websites. picklepartyhouse.com. And we're going to consolidate them in the next week or two.
Yes. Thank you, Tasha Mayberry, for helping us out.
Yeah.
One of our smashers.
What did you want to say?
We have so many people helping us out, you smashers. We have
We do.
our guy from one of our smashers wants to do Bruno.
He's one of our smashers and
Our
patrons.
Patreon. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much for wanting to do our logos and everything for us.
Tasha's a patron.
Yes. We're so lucky. We're so
Yeah.
blessed to have you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank
So
you.
have a fantastic Smashtastic Wednesday.
Smashtastic Wednesday,
And we'll see you
everybody.
back
Happy hump day.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.